What is going on, guys? It is your boy Arrow, and today we have a different type of video. We are looking at Prehistoric Kingdom prefabs. This is shared with my friend Moral. Moral, say hi.
Hello.
So, for those that don't know, Moral and I also do the Prehistoric Kingdom series, Parks Antigos, which will be coming, I guess, actually, the same day as this video. Yeah. So,
Friday?
Yeah, it's going to be Friday. So, for those that are interested in that series, look out for that. But the purpose of this video is to be looking through all the Prehistoric Kingdom prefabs on the workshop, and then we're just going through and finding whatever happened in the last week that we think look really cool and cool enough to review. So how this is going to work is I chose 5, and then Moral has also chosen 5, and as you can see, we have all the prefabs kind of laid out here. But we're just going to be going through talking about what we like, what stood out to us, why we chose these, and hopefully get the creators some recognition so they can keep going on building cooler stuff. But yeah, the first one is going to be, this is one of Moral's picks, so we don't really have an order, kind of just biggest to smallest, I guess. But yeah, this first one is Moral's, so this is the
Yeah.
I guess Moral, if you want to introduce it, that's fine. But
Yeah. First thing though, go to your settings and turn off the icons for
it bugs you.
all this. Yeah. It's PMO.
Yeah, how do you do that?
So this first build here is, let me pull up the list because I don't remember. This is the Brick Classic Fence Set by Bufor. I'm not exactly sure how, but yeah, I picked this one to showcase because I think it's a really cool fence set. And you know, I'm a fence guy. I like stuff I can like mix into my park naturally more than I like prefabs that are kind of already built big structures. Because this is just something that's modular that you can like mix into your own like builds if you don't feel like making a fence. I think it looks really good. I haven't really seen many like brick fences, so this is super cool.
Yeah, I think I guess going off of your channel, with your city zoo and everything, I would feel like this is something I would see at like a city zoo.
Yeah.
I've been to the Bronx Zoo. I've been to a lot of zoos up in the Northeast, and we have a lot of kind of fences that look exactly like this. So quite nice.
It also reminds me of the Zoo Tycoon 2
Yes.
fences, if you remember.
The brick fence.
Yeah.
That one that everybody uses.
With the windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, those things are a classic to put a tiger in.
Yeah.
Those one hard, and I feel like a lot of people took inspiration from Zoo Tycoon 2 to build a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just in Prehistoric Kingdom in general. So I quite like
everyone
them.
in
Anyone
the
who
game,
builds things.
like, yeah, anyone in the park building scene is inspired by Zoo Tycoon 2 or Roller Coaster Tycoon. Those are the
Yeah.
two big ones.
Yeah, those are easily the 2 best park building games to ever exist. So
Yeah.
Prehistoric
So yeah,
Kingdom,
not much to say on these. They're just really good. I like the designs on them, and yeah.
Yeah, I like this little cable fencing. Second one, also yours. This is a lot bigger and a lot more intricate.
Yeah, I thought this was really cool. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Just put the name on screen, honestly. I don't know. I don't want to mess that up.
Yeah, well,
DTGFY.
it's a lot of words, a lot of letters, but this one's a
On
lot
the
more-
screen right now. But
Yeah.
this is like a really good build. I haven't seen a lot of like more Chinese architecture. And I mean, just looking at it, it's really well made.
Yeah, I mean, if you have like even for Prehistoric Kingdom, for the time being, we have like an Archaeopteryx that could kind of be your stand-in for like and Microraptor. We have a Microraptor. If you want to have like a little Asian-themed section of your park, this is probably a really good centerpiece. Yeah, one thing this does remind me of, I like the walkable feature in first person, by the way.
Yeah.
This is like it's in Grand Theft Auto 5. There's like a roundabout that has this, but this is like a really cool viewing platform. So like these have the rocks and everything. So it's almost gives me, this could be a viewing platform.
It could be, yeah. You put it on top of like a hill or something.
Right.
Into the pin. That'd look really cool.
Yeah.
Let me see the roof, actually. Let's see that.
This is insane.
I mean, that's incredible. Like,
dude, I can't imagine.
custom
the
roofs are like
time.
the hardest thing in this game to achieve. I hate doing roofs.
How many pieces do you think this is? I mean, we can check, right? But
You can check, yeah, but
could have taken, this probably took so much time.
I don't even know how it was made. It's just the shape is so complex.
and it's so smooth. Like,
Yeah. Mine would be so
it's
jagged.
ridiculous. It's only 1,100 pieces.
That's not even bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is impressive. This is one of the best.
Very.
Very smooth, very intricate. Like, just everything about this. I don't know. I'm not a builder, so I can think of this. That's why I brought Moro along, by the way. He's an insane builder. So I wanted somebody that has some kind of expertise in the field to, like, give some input, because this is crazy. I assume this is supposed to be like a little, I don't know, info board. But
Yeah, probably for your animals.
yeah, this is
It's really cool design.
just the colors and everything.
Yeah.
Properly Chinese. Nah, so that's amazing. If they ever make, like, I haven't checked the rest of this workshop, but if they made like a pack of other stuff as well, you could have a really sick Asian theme in your zoo.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so cool. That one's awesome. I think the next one is a little bit more insane. A lot more pieces, kind of more of a modular, like, exhibit. A lot of it's underground, so that kind of makes it a little weird. But this is the what is it called? Habitats with Crossing by Erpresser. So it's actually a lot. So if you can see, this piece is over there. A lot of it is underground, but that's because there's supposed to be a lot of water. So, like, right here is water. This whole piece is supposed to be water. I'll put a picture up on the screen from what comes from the workshop. But yeah, this is extremely intricate. Obviously, it is about, the idea is kind of having crosswalks and everything, or I guess raised paths and everything. This is a sick view, I can't lie.
That's pretty cool.
So this T-Rex's name is Marvin. I kind of just brought him in here so I could have an animal, but he doesn't really belong in a cage this small. But it looks really, really
That was
cool.
a really cool view, though.
Yeah.
Looking through the glass.
This kind of gives me like big cat vibes.
I don't know if this is the safest walkway. I don't know if it
He
might be a little short for him. He might be able to reach up and smell some people. I don't know.
But this is sick.
This is a really cool view.
Yeah.
I can definitely see like a smaller theropod, maybe like I don't know, like an Allosaurus or something fitting in here really nicely. I'm not exactly sure what animal they intended to be in here, but it looks good.
Your Dilophosaurus could fit in here well, like after the build you just made. Kind of just gives you the same vibes with that little viewing platform thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. We had the same thing in the Dilophosaurus view video.
Yeah, kind of just like a cave where they can get like some shade or something. That's nice.
Yeah.
I
guess you could put the
food, go here well.
Put the food right in front of or right in front of the window, so they come over there. But
yeah.
This other side, in the actual build, it has water and everything, but so I guess you could make it like a Spinosaurus enclosure.
Yeah, we weren't exactly sure where the water was supposed to go or how much of it was covered, because you couldn't see much from the screenshots on the workshop, but it's supposed to probably have some amount of water in there.
Right. But if there was water in it, you kind of have to envision it right now. It would look sick, because a lot of these are supposed to be
right now. Look beautiful.
A lot of these are supposed to be like submerged rocks and everything.
I mean, you can even tell from just the foliage alone.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really nice looking part. I like foliage and rockwork are some of the like most time consuming parts of building in this game, and they like really nailed it.
Yeah, this is incredible. These little viewing platforms kind of just tie in the is that the Rex honking? These viewing platforms really make a difference. Because some people, I don't know, I feel like I have a gift of like envisioning stuff. I feel like exactly what I would see at a zoo. This is perfect. I think this is a little aviary, so you could put a little Microraptor or friends Archaeopteryx in here.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of has a lot of pre-built enclosures. So if you want to have like wow, there's a lot of pathing. If you wanted to have a kind of pre-built section while also looking insane, this is a really good starting point.
Yeah, it's a really good prefab if you're just into like having dinosaurs to look pretty and you don't really want to build like your own custom like prefabs, which that appeals to a different kind of audience than me, but I can definitely see the craftsmanship here. Oh,
It's all right.
That can't be safe, but
I mean, no shame in that.
I mean, it
'cause
is.
it's my style, but this is this is insane.
If you're into like the management side of the game, I guess.
Yeah, this is like obviously not meant for.
This
a
is a
Rex,
really cool view. Yeah.
But yeah. Can you imagine like this?
Oh,
People I don't know, in real life this would be incredible.
It would.
Oh, it's not ideal, but so that's another part of the viewing section for the Rex, or I guess whatever enclosure that would be. They have a lot of info boards to like chuck stuff up, and then this is obviously the main viewing point for whatever would be going here. There are lily pads and stuff in the actual prefab, but since a lot of it's underwater or underground right now, you don't see it. Here is the aviary, which
really cool.
actually looks really cool, even with the.
You can probably throw in some Microraptor or something, right? Is it the actual piece? Maybe.
Kind of.
There's a lot of.
There's a lot happening here.
Yeah. I'm not sure,
they?
but maybe.
No, it just
Maybe
gives me
not. I
the
don't know.
information screens.
Ah.
Damn. Oh
It
well.
probably is there, but I just think you'd have to like edit the part. And I
Yeah.
don't want your computer to explode.
You have to get it there somehow. But even
yeah,
without
you
like a
just have
backstage,
envision.
it looks sick. Like this is
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, you can
Cool.
easily like imagine like in a real zoo just having like an Archaeopteryx in there or something.
Right. And then it's autosave. And then this would all be pathing and everything.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I guess
This is a resting place for whatever would be in here. So this would all be pathed too. So this would be fenced off. I don't know. You could put. I would think this in real life. This would be like either just foliage, or you could kind of cage it off and put another aviary
like a
type
groundhog.
thing. Okay, you could put a gigantic.
I mean, it's
exhibit
pretty
or
small. I
groundhog.
don't know exactly what dinosaurs fit in there. Maybe like a Psittacosaurus.
Yeah, something
Maybe.
really useless. But I think the groundhog would be cool.
Useless.
And then this is like the resting place for whatever would be in here.
You could do Psittacosaurus and Protoceratops.
Yeah,
something
actually,
going on.
this is a very open stable, so the animals would be very like, you'd be up close and personal with these guys.
Yeah.
So they'd have to be like a zebra type creature. But yeah, this is insane. Just the
Does it
amount
make me
of.
want to explore like a full park?
I know. That's what
By
I'm saying.
who is this by again?
This is by Erpresser, and we have another
Yeah.
one of their things too. So, which I'm sure you can see right there.
Oh, is that from the same person?
Yeah, same guy. But yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, this is really good. I'd love to see a full park by this person.
Yeah, if they, I'll check their workshop, but if they have a full park, we will be going through that whole park.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is probably the coolest enclosure set I've seen so far. So maybe I'll be chucking one of these in. Maybe it'll find its way into parks. Probably not. But yeah, so that's that one. Next one is going to be another one of Moral's picks, and that is the
LAMBULANCE.
I saw this. Oh
It's a
god,
funny name.
It's snapped.
What's it called? Oh. If you didn't want to review it, that's fine.
That's not. Yeah, but I saw this one in the what was it? The workshop like tab in Discord. So
Yeah.
I've seen the front of it, so I've seen this side, but I haven't seen everything else.
Right.
So time for us to go through it. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
I haven't not-
Is this
I haven't
supposed to be a
seen anything.
hospital? It is a hospital. It's called the Lane.
Yeah. For your guests, and if they get like eaten by a T-Rex, you need to put them back together.
Yeah, that would make sense with two.
I really like the
gigantic
use of
ones.
the statues.
Yeah, this is nice.
I don't use a lot of statues in my builds. Maybe I should start doing it more.
I mean, so far your builds are. Like Prehistoric Park kind of can't, but maybe in your city zoo.
Well, yeah.
This is cool.
I guess this is like a route for
This is
an
for
ambulance.
trucks.
A lambulance.
I always love when people build the building and everything, but doing
Mm.
extra stuff like building the actual entryway for trucks and stuff always
Yeah.
goes above and beyond for me, and I always enjoy
Right.
that more because that makes it feel more real.
Oh,
Click to
you can
sit.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh hell yeah! The glass work here, incredible.
Very
Lamp
nice.
placement, insane. Yeah, the Edmontosaurus statues are very cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Just everything about this, awesome.
Yeah, these are the kind of things that first person was made for, just to explore. It feels so cool.
And I'm glad they added first person because I feel like a lot of prefabs made in the past, I I guess, were made for the first person, but
Yeah.
first person wasn't out yet. So I feel like a lot of things can be, that's cool, gone back and looked at with first person and like shed a whole new light on how intricate they are. Like this is insane.
Yeah, I agree.
They got little cactuses and
Yeah.
operating room.
What's
Can I go back
behind
here?
the?
Oh,
you
that's
can't.
awesome.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure.
Is
That
this
might
meant
just
for
be
people or
the
is this meant for
backside of
animals?
it.
Yeah, this is just the back stage.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the exit there. That's cool.
So the door closed on its own. That's sick. They got a little HVAC.
Mm.
I love it. I like small touches like that. The waiting room and
Yeah, I agree.
everything. Elevators for the bathroom, like that.
Elevators to the bathroom. Wait.
Yeah.
What? Those are not elevators.
Oh.
Why would you have an elevator to the bathroom?
I don't know. Why would you have a? These are like automatic doors.
I don't know, but
That's valid. It's still sick.
if I had to pee and had to take an elevator up to the bathroom, I'd be a little pissed.
I agree. I like the Lambusaurus topiary. I don't know what they're called.
Topiary?
I don't know. I said an A. But
Basic health service.
all the benches. So I guess the ER is over here. All the regular folk can go over here.
Yeah. I like the benches. I don't know what it is about them, but they just remind me of like a Zoo Tycoon build where that was like the only seating you could put down. And
They
like
definitely fit
in the
fine.
best way. Like that's
Right.
really cool.
This is a very short door, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's just the size in game.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a really tall guy.
The scale. I mean, this computer is like 4 feet wide. Then
Yeah.
the scale's a little off in the game, but it's cool that so this is like obviously the game is generally tropical, so it's cool that they have an outdoor area.
Yeah. I
Like
didn't even see this.
in the
That's
north, this
incredible.
would not fly in a hospital, but like anywhere tropical, these redwoods are sick.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
This is really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the fountain in the middle too.
Just adds just the ambience that you need
Mhm.
when you're waiting to get, I don't know, a Stegosaurus Thagomizer pulled out of your back. But
That'll do it.
yeah, this is insane. This is incredible. This is
Yeah, really, really nice build.
who is this by?
Did we forget to say? I might forget actually. It was
Oh, it's WB. Yeah, so we have a few of WB's things here because they also have built some incredible things. So awesome. That's the ambulance. Oh, it's got a little emergency tower. Look at all the HVAC units.
that is
I
really
love
cool.
this.
That
I
is
didn't
super
realize it
cool,
was so. There's so much more.
yeah.
on top.
We're too focused on being on the ground.
Yeah, this is. They have a helipad, so this is
Yeah.
awesome. This is
Super
kind of
cool.
what you like. We didn't look at the back either, but this is the
Mm.
docking station for all the trucks, for all the supplies and everything.
That's super cool.
Yeah, this is the kind of backstage that really ties things together. Like people can build the front and all that, but going above and beyond and making all this backstage stuff makes it feel more real, and we like that. So, good job, WB. We like your stuff. You'll see in a second. But the next thing is going to be the Jurassic World water park thing. It really just is a water park by the Erpresser as well. So this beast of a enclosure set is followed up by this gigantic water park. So it's kind of
This is a
floating right
really
now,
good one.
which is we can kind of, I don't know, make it not float. Oh, we wanted the water, so never mind. I didn't
Yeah.
do that. So yeah, this is
If
a lot
you
of
wanted to
pieces.
put in your
It's
build,
kinda
though-
screwing up my computer. 13,000 pieces.
Jeez. If you did want to put it into your build or anything though, you can easily like sink it down if you'd like.
Yeah. You don't really need the water, but
Yeah.
just for the visuals.
really cool.
But yeah, my first like, I guess when I think of water park, my first go-to is like Typhoon Lagoon in Disney.
Mm.
And this kind of like, it really does it for me. This kind
Yeah,
of
this is really nice.
all the water slides and everything. This just seems like, in addition to being a water park, it really ties into the Jurassic World theme. Like you remember
Right.
the big lagoon where the Mosasaur was.
Mhm.
This feels like it would fit right there. Just not going into the Mosasaur lagoon, obviously, but
Yeah, hopefully not.
the building the slides and everything out of pipes, very intelligent. I feel
Yeah,
like that is a big brain play.
There is a few rocks in that slide.
I did see that. I did see.
Might not
some.
be the safest, but it does look cool.
Yeah, it's part of it. It'll happen.
If you're okay with a broken back. I mean, there are slides that don't have rocks in them that also break your back, so I mean...
Right. Dude,
what's the worst damage it could do?
Yeah, a little lawsuit. Not the first Jurassic World we'll ever have. But
I really like the style of this area, like that very tropical Jurassic theming. It looks really nice. That's kind of a build style that I haven't really like looked into a lot or done a lot of, and it's really cool to see. It makes me want to actually build some more stuff in this kind of tropical resort style, you know?
yeah, what is this, like Hawaii, Samoan kind of thing?
Something like that.
I don't know. I feel like Hawaii and Samoan is like the
Yeah.
easiest way to describe it. But no,
It's
this
like
is crazy.
Pacific
I wish I
Islander.
could go in it. Yes, that's pretty much what I
Yeah.
would go for. But I wish I could go through the slides.
Yeah, I did too.
Can't quite do that.
It'd be super cool.
But all the stairs and everything, like it all lines up for first
Mhm.
person, which is also sick. Because I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know, people just build stuff.
There's a
Maybe
T-Rex
not
up
with
there.
first What? Oh, right there.
A T-Rex statue.
There's so many levels to it.
I know. On a
Oh.
rental?
Rentals for what?
I guess for, like, tubes?
Tubing and everything. Yeah, guest services.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
See, this is the kind of backstage stuff we like.
Yeah.
Because this is insane. It's you can obviously have the whole water park and everything on the front, but having everything in the back, like guest services and all that, ties it together. Having a burger shop,
That's cool.
everyone will be yakking in that pool.
Yeah. 30
$10
minutes.
for a burger. It's not bad. I'm sure 30
Yeah, you
minutes
gotta
isn't
sit
a real
out.
limit, but I've definitely gone swimming before 30 minutes. Little coffee shop.
You're breaking the rules then, pal.
Well, rules are meant to be broken. Spiral staircase in a wet park is insane. This is
That's actually super cool that you can climb with it, though.
yeah, I know. At least 3 children will break their ankles falling down this. But yeah, here's the T-Rex Moral was mentioning. This is insane.
That's
Having
cool.
it overlook the whole park. Like if you had a park,
That is really impressive.
just imagine that's Jurassic World, and not a bunch of prefabs. But
Yeah.
having the king overlook it, and then you're about to hop in a slide with some rocks poking through, that'd be sick. But yeah, this is the Jurassic World inspired Waterpark by Erpresser. 13,000 pieces, so your computer kind of needs to be a beast to handle it and not blow up. I think I have my thing on cinematic right now for some reason, but yeah.
Once you place it, though, you should be fine.
Yeah, as long as you don't click on it multiple times, you'll be good. But yeah, awesome build by Erpresser for both that and that.
Alright, so next up we have the Western Barn and some other sets. The names of them are kind of funny. The Western Wind Thing by Fish. The Windmill Thingy. There's definitely a name for them, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. It might just be Windmill. But it is definitely a Western Wind Thing.
It is definitely a Western Wind thing.
I thought these were just some super cool ones. They caught my eye. And there's a couple of them. There's 4 different ones. There's a kind of storefront, a barn, and then there's one that's like a railroad station.
Just
Looks really cool.
just without the rails, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it
this
still looks
gives-
pretty good.
Yeah, truly Red Dead Redemption vibes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too when I saw it.
But yeah, they're actually really, really cool, really well built.
Yeah. These kind of are like an American style compared to like the Chinese we saw earlier. If you wanted to theme in like a sort of cowboy themed Wild West vibe for maybe like a Velociraptor or something, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
Something like very arid, or maybe just like Morrison formation if you want to do like Midwestern America.
True. I guess we.
But I thought it looked pretty good. So
It's actually really would go well with
actually seen
a
it inside.
Morrison. I don't know if there's an inside.
there might not be an interior, but yeah.
Yeah.
The shop front looks really good though. The windows and stuff are kind of cool. And you can definitely put like a name up there if you want to like put something.
Oh, they made these little guys.
Are those the
too.
tiny statues?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Made a little statue of the Spinosaurus. And
I like that.
I don't know what that thing's called, but it has a name.
It's like a wicker basket or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is cool though. Like
Yeah, I do like this.
I've been to like Sedona in Arizona, or not Sedona, but the I guess surrounding towns that are still really Wild Westy, and they had stores just like this, and it was kind of really cool, and like literally this kind of, I guess, aesthetic, where
Yeah.
it's just old wood, it's just old style and it looks awesome, so I quite like as hard Americans. We enjoy American vibe.
This is
This
this is
my-
exactly how. I don't know. Have you played Red Dead 2?
No, I haven't played either. Well, I haven't played
Ah.
Red Dead 2, but I played Red Dead 1.
I don't know. This specific train station, I'm just feeling like it's like the first mission in the game where you learn to play like poker. Is like in one of these little train stations. That's like the vibe I was getting when you were running around it.
Yeah, and with the rail, like in the picture, I'll show the picture on screen, but with the rail, it would look just like Red Dead. Like, I feel like,
Yeah.
back when I used to play when I was like 12, tie men to the station, or to the rail, it looked, I feel like whenever you like fast travel places, kind of look just like this. But,
And maybe if they ever had like track rides or anything, you'd have this be like a station for an amusement ride. That'd be really cool.
That'd be smart. I feel like both Zoo Tycoon and Jurassic World obviously have that world evolution, but yeah, that'd be a really cool theme if like you had, as you're saying, the Morrison and you
Yeah, I
had
agree.
like a jeep ride through the Morrison exhibit.
Mhm.
Be a sick intro.
But yeah,
this-
these are just some really quality builds if you want to throw into like your American themed, like Wild West themed areas.
Oh yeah. So
So yeah, really good job.
nice job, Fish. Next one, a little bigger. No, I'm kidding. It's this one.
This
This is another one of yours, Moyle.
is oh yeah, this is the Park Office by Uncle Ruckus. Quote or not quotation parentheses, no relation. So this is.
it's
I just thought
pretty-
this was a really nice looking building, and I was like, you could throw this into any like sort of front office, like they said. And I think it fit in a lot of different themes actually. Honestly, it's very generic in like a good way. Like that's the way they were going for.
You know what this reminds me of? The like overlooking building you built in parks, with the helipad and everything. This
Yeah, a
looks
little
exactly
bit like those admin buildings.
Yeah. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw it, like, because it was two-tiered
Mm.
as well. First thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Looks sick. I don't
Yeah,
think
this
it-
one looks really good.
well, I didn't
You could probably
expect
add
anything.
your like
Right.
park, like maintenance buildings and stuff in there, so it actually functions.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
you actually need staff and everything. So
Yeah.
that'd be actually kind of cool. But I just think the aesthetic, like, just the way it is, as Moral was saying, you could literally put this in any building or any park, and it would look
Mhm.
and function exactly as intended. So nice.
Really simple, really nice little build here.
Yeah, nice job. Next one, it's a little bigger. This is the Museum of Paleontology, and this was made by Kamas. So, Platt Museum of Paleontology. I don't know if it's an actual place, but it looks insane. Like,
Very cool.
you got a lot going on here. How many pieces?
I really
are you
like
looking at?
the art decals on like the sides of the building.
Yeah, this is cool. This, oh my god, stop. This is definitely more realistic. I hate it here. Like, this is, I guess, what you would see in like an actual museum.
Yeah.
And especially with the
mammoth statue.
Mammoth statue out front. Is this an ankylosaurus being hidden? I love that. Yeah, this is awesome. So, as expected, I'm thinking it's going to be first person friendly. So, climb up these stairs. You got this guy looking at you. Can I not go through the doors? Oh, okay. Doors are transparent. Pennsylvania. Okay. So this is, I feel like this is
Pennsylvania.
their specific park.
Yeah.
And this is just like
Probably.
a portion of their build. So this is actually kind of sick. I don't know if they have that uploaded
That's
or
pretty
on
cool.
YouTube somewhere, but if I can find that, I'll link that. But it looks like this is still a work in progress because there's nothing in here. But what I'm
What are
assuming,
those?
I don't know.
Or maybe there
Oh, they're lights.
was something, but they just deleted it so you could build your own.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
So this could be like
If you
there's
want to fill it
definitely
out with your own space.
skeletons and stuff in here.
Yeah.
So
That's
like,
really cool though.
if I had my prefab, I would put my Rex in here, but it's on my old computer. But yeah, this would be an awesome like viewing hall for everything, and I'm sure like if they do have something, if they have a build for this already, I'll try to find that and put pictures of it here, because if they got it filled out and everything, it probably looks insane. But
Yeah.
just like the rest of the like really big builds, they have filled out everything. So elevators to get up to the second floor, ADA accessible as intended,
Or
little-
bathrooms.
or bathrooms depending on how you, how you
Nah.
go about your bathrooms. But a little coffee shop within, gift shop. So
This is really
everything
like a
you'd
little
expect,
cafeteria area.
right? Everything you'd expect at a
Mm.
museum. This is a cool little. I don't know what this thing is called. Like, 'cause it's not I guess.
Atrium.
Yeah, it
maybe?
could be. I've seen a lot of places with domes. So this is the big theater place. Like, you'd put seats here and have children watch shows about dinosaurs. So that's cool. If you wanted to put this in your park, you could definitely fill it out with seats and everything. I don't know, make a mural.
And play Walking with Dinosaurs for 24/7.
Yep, that is. I mean, I went to a museum a few years ago and they were playing Cruel Seas, and I was hyped. So
Oh.
yeah, potentially one of the best to ever do it. But yeah, you got a lot going on in this, and for good reason, because this is a really nice build. I'm sure you could put like staff to sit here. Like you could factor in somehow.
Yeah, if you wanted to add in like functionality, yeah.
Yeah, and that'd be sick. But just imagine
It's a
coming
really
through
good-
here and seeing skeletons. That'd be dope with the open
Yeah.
light. So hopefully they got a build out there somewhere. I'll try to find it. But I mean, amazing job by Commas to, I mean, fill out their own build obviously, but insane.
And then, like, just to point out, like, the architecture on the outside too just looks like a real museum. Like this kind of like brutalist like concrete triangle on top here. This just
Yeah.
looks like I could see this being in a real like city or something, honestly.
It says Pennsylvania, but this feels British. Something about it just feels British. Oh, they got backstage.
Oh.
Okay. So we're also looking at this the exact same time as you guys are looking at it.
Just
So,
hopping around to the back.
as intended, I love having a little docking station for trucks and
Mhm.
everything. Can I go in here? No. But you got a shipping crate, wheelbarrow, everything staff would need. So that's awesome. I didn't check
Yep.
if there's HVAC or anything. Damn, no HVAC. But yeah.
Minus points off.
Points off
Nah.
for no HVAC. But yeah, it's still an amazing build. I like the little Dilophosaurus peeking up through the bushes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's the first thing I spotted, actually. It's
That's
funny.
I was looking at my favorite sauropod, Apatosaurus, but yeah, awesome build, commas, and beautiful, beautiful museum. So good job, nice. Next one is going to be very recognizable to anybody who's ever watched anything dinosaur related. This is actually a nursery and like a function nursery, but it's the Jurassic Park inspired nursery, and it's obviously inspired by the Raptor pen at Jurassic Park. So this is by Akira. So I don't know. You've definitely watched Jurassic Park, Moral, yeah?
Jurassic Park?
The first movie?
No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I have.
Yes. Any dinosaur lover should have by now. But
It's giving me J-Pog vibes too a little
it
bit.
is. It's like the
hatchery?
hatchery.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess, the exact same thing. It is perfect. Because it's got the sliding opening door where the dinosaur could come out. Also the door where the poor worker got murdered by
Eaten.
Velociraptor.
Yeah.
But no, these are the same steps that the whole crew walked up before they were getting their Chilean
Yeah.
sea bass. And Muldoon said, "Oh, that's backwards." They inversed it.
Oh.
It's tough, but it's insane. Like, this is a crazy build to just have on the outside of a nursery. Because
Why don't you throw in some Velociraptors? Size accurate Velociraptors.
Can I actually do that? Can you make them eat cows? I think there's only 4, so
All females too, just like the movie.
of course. paused. Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
I don't know what this thing is. I'm assuming it's meant to be food, but I don't think you can put food there.
Yeah, I think it'd be.
So I'd have to like actually
Yeah.
put food there.
It's like something like you would raise up food
Yeah, instead of having a crane.
instead of the crane. Yeah.
But
That's still pretty cool.
surely this is illegal, but I don't think we're tall enough to be able to see over. But all the raptors, this is sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like hearing them noises and everything. Can you go in the control room? That'd be cool if I could, but
Maybe we'll just like, well,
I'm sure
I
you
guess
could
it's,
if you wanted.
Opaque.
Yeah. Like if you wanted to make that glass, I'm sure you could find a way to make that
Maybe, yeah.
an actual control room. But it's
What's around the side of the build actually there? Like all these, I guess like holding pens.
so these are holding pens, like yeah, like how you always
If you want to
build.
separate them.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
oh my.
And then like a security gate.
Yeah, to let the actual staff get in that don't want to die. Yeah, they get to come in the back. Little shipping crates, some regular crates.
That's really cool.
This is as intricate as a build.
I really like this.
And it's cool that it's based around a thing that's already in the game and something you
Mhm.
need. So, yeah, I love it. Top in there with the raptors.
Oh, you can actually see the hatchery right there, can't you?
Where? This
Like
thing?
the
Oh, right here.
actual. Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
It's actually like incorporated.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Because normally when I try to like add hatcheries, I'm trying to like.
Hide 'em.
Usually I hide them,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I don't really like this style, but it really fits there.
It does. It almost ties it together, honestly. Like if you could change the
Mhm.
color of the hatchery, that'd be cool. But
Can you?
I don't
I'm actually not sure.
think you can.
Go into edit mode, click it, see if you can. You actually can.
Oh, okay.
I never knew that.
That's kind of cool, actually. News to
That is
everybody.
pretty cool. I never knew that.
Get off my screen.
Breaking news.
Yeah, so now you can incorporate the hatchery to match the color of the door and everything.
Yeah.
So if you want a
It's
cool
really-
Jurassic Park inspired, obviously Raptor pen themed nursery, this is definitely the one to have.
Is that a custom radio thing on top too? That's really cool.
People be building
5G.
dude. Yeah, all these poor animals are getting
I need to step up my game.
radiation poisoning. But yeah, this is awesome. So this is definitely, if you obviously like Jurassic Park and or want something to hide your nursery but also fit the vibe, this is definitely a build to have. So good job, Akira. Hopefully you build other stuff like this, other Jurassic Park inspired stuff, because incredible. The last build, the last little prefabs these are mine. These are my choices. These were the Small and Long Souvenir Shop by WB. You're gonna see in the parks video that comes out soon. We also built a souvenir shop, but we can't show that yet. So I always love building stuff, like really almost like normal people stuff instead of zoo related stuff. Like I built a Starbucks once. So seeing people build like functioning, nice buildings that would fit in a zoo, I always enjoy that. So this is the small shop. Obviously you got like, it's the normal Prehistoric Kingdom shop and everything, but with stuff built around it. So you got all the normal like knickknacks and everything that would be in the shop, and then WB.
I think those crates on the sides too are
Yeah,
custom made.
This is
Those are
all-
super cool. Like
all
gifts and stuff.
custom
cool.
with the emblems of the animals and all that.
Yeah.
It's actually insane how much like people do these little gifts on the desk.
Mhm.
Crowny operating system. A Nasutoceratops has been murdered and chucked on the wall. But yeah, this is a crazy build because you got a lot of stuff that isn't normally in a gift shop.
Yeah.
So like
It's really cool.
style wise, I feel like it could fit in any zoo just because like you could change out the stone patterning and everything to like concrete or something and it'd fit perfectly in a city zoo.
Mhm.
Or you could keep it like this and it would go really well in a tropical zoo, like as you see on top of there.
Yeah, I
there's
agree.
some foliage, tropical foliage.
I like what they've done with the colors on the bottom, like the rocks on the outside.
Ooh, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I think of the two, I would choose the big one, obviously, because it's just got more stuff. But look at this little skylight with the foliage on
Mhm.
top.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so there's definitely more of a tropical vibe on this one. But the walls are decorated so nice. Mr. Three-Horn over here. Some little, that is Pacific Islander kind of stuff. So this is definitely more tropical. But yeah, this is, it really spices up the default gift shop. And hell yeah, HVAC. Really spices up the, like, I don't know, gets away from the monotony of whatever a normal build would be. And so they have a roof. Hey, HVAC stuff. I love HVAC.
I like that they have the roof access there.
Yes.
That's kind of like a small tower on the side. It kind of makes it like, it breaks up the square shape of the build.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I build a lot of things that are square, and people, or more on all my friends hate it. But like, yeah, as he's saying, this definitely like makes it less just boring, I guess, for lack of a better word. Gives it more pizzazz.
Yeah. Same thing with the middle part with the plants.
Yeah. This
it's really important. Anything you can do to break up just like a box shape really helps visual interest.
Yeah. And it really, like, even from the outside, because as a guest you'd be seeing all the foliage on top, but then going into it and then seeing like the skylights and everything, that's just, and all the natural light, it makes it look so much cooler. Little trash can, and then autosave. On the small one, HVAC, and then some little
backstage too.
Little backstage. So yeah, this is really like, if you need something to like make your guest, I guess, like the front area look a lot cooler, these are two very good choices. So yeah, this is like solid set of guests, or what are these called? Gift shops. So
yeah. Solid set of guests.
Yeah, some solid guests in here. But yeah, awesome gift shops. Nice by WB. But yeah. So yeah, that is, I think that was 11-ish. I don't know, including those, maybe like 15 prefabs we went through. Yeah. I think every one of these
solid stuff.
Yeah, every one of these would spice up one of your builds. If you, I mean, like you build a whole park based just off of this thing.
Yeah.
You got a hospital back there. You got a whole museum of paleontology and a water park. So anything like these things, there's a lot of thematic pieces that could really just give your zoo a lot more, I don't know, more say in visual intrigue. Just more like
more eye candy.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Just it'd be perfect. So any one of these prefabs would really help your park. I'm gonna leave a link to all the prefabs in the description. Everything's gonna be on the screen, all their names and the prefab and all that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna be doing this kind of every other Friday. Just kind of want to introduce a new PK Friday kind of thing, where I just go through Prehistoric Kingdom stuff on Fridays, just because I enjoy Prehistoric Kingdom and need to get back into it. So yeah,
let's go see the T-Rex.
Yeah, let's go check out Marvin. All right.
But hopefully this can help some people, even if you don't want to use these prefabs, to give you some inspiration if you're feeling a little bit washed up. I don't know.
Burnt out, yeah.
If you're, burnt out. That's what I was looking for.
Brain blocked.
Yeah. Hopefully some of these have inspired you, or you even want to use them in your own parks. So yeah.
Yeah, and so I mean, I feel like I would have very good use for a lot of these in my parks. So if you like this, make sure to like the video, leave a comment on what your favorite prefab is, and maybe something I should check out. Definitely check out Morrel's channel. The next parks video is going to be coming up very soon, and he does a lot of Prehistoric Kingdom builds, specifically remaking his Prehistoric Park series. So all that is going to be coming out very soon. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.